Why we gotta look like chalkboards?
Today let me sit in my sorrow. Promise I'll be better tomorrow. The one that you love hasn't changed. It's just one of them days.
Hi guys, I'm back here today. Say hi to Cookie. Today I wanted to talk to you guys about The Sims. And if you have fireworks in the back, I'm sorry about that. This is New York. People don't know how to act. Let me just read you what The Sims posted on Instagram. They said, "We stand with and for the Black community. Our players, friends, and family. Black Lives Matter. The Sims is committed to creating the world as it should be. One that is kinder, more connected, and built on representation and inclusion." Well, first of all, that's not even a problem. I'm so grateful to The Sims and EA for supporting the Black Lives Matter movement. That's great. Hooray, hurrah, thanks. But let me use this analogy. You need to clean your own house before you clean someone else's. Like, how are you gonna talk about you support the Black community and yet and still the skin tones in your game, the base game alone, is still ashy, and the hairstyles in the game are not diverse enough. They don't have all skin types, and when it is black hairstyles, it's always like dreads that still look ridiculous, or it's like the puffy afro hair, and it's just like there's different types of hairstyles in between all of that. And you have to pay for that. That doesn't come in the base game. Those are stuff you have to pay for. A lot of people were commenting on their post saying, you guys need to give us more skin tones, you know, and it's not even just the darker skin tones that look ashy, it's the lighter skin tones too, that they don't have enough, like, you know, undertones to their skin tones. It's just plain straight pasty chalk white. Who is that color? Like, people have blood underneath their skin and it should show, and it's not that hard to create because there's a lot of CC creators that make that. Why do you make it seem like it's so hard? It's not that hard. Like, you claim that your brand is inclusive and diverse, but your own game, like, look after your own house before someone else's. Like yes, it's great they donated $1 million or whatever. That's great. But at the same time, it's like, if you really mean what you say, that you're really here for the community, you need to show that in the game because you are a gaming company. Like, and then people in the comments, let me just read some of these comments because some of these people are disrespectful. Some of them were basically like, oh, we have bigger issues to attend to, and I'm over here clicking on people's accounts. They ain't black, or at least their picture ain't black, and I'm just like, they're like, oh, y'all need to just say thank you to EA and move on. Who are you to tell black people to say thank you? Who are you to accept that for us? That's no. That's not your place. It's really not your place to be doing all of that. And then on top of that, the fact that they're like, we have bigger issues to worry about right now. Do you know how many lives The Sims probably saved? Keeping multiple black people in their house instead of going out there and it's keeping them alive from catching coronavirus and maybe dying or getting sick, which no one wants to get sick and have to pay for health insurance. And then it's also keeping them safe from going to those protests. It's a form of escape for a lot of people, and that's not just black people. So why is it that white people can go escape, and on top of that, white American people can go and escape into this game, but not black people and other people that are not from the US? That's not fair at all. It's really not fair. Y'all can go into your game, make y'all little sim selves, but we can't.
They shouldn't have released this in the June 4th update if it wasn't ready, and it didn't work correctly, and it doesn't. This looks fine on the lighter skin tones, might I add, which is an issue in of itself, because we can see here that this blush swatch is meant to add this smooth pink blush to the upper cheekbones on the outside of the eyes. But on darker skin tones, it doesn't do that. It looks blotchy, it looks like a mess, and it adds this really weird line to the top of the Sim's head where the blush isn't even... There is no blush up there on the lighter skin tones. So it's just, like, you can see the hints of the pink there, but it's yeah.
Throw those one away. Why we gotta look like chalkboards? Use chalkboards at that. Why is there green undertones? Clearly it shows you can do undertones under the skin tones. So where is it the correct representation? Why is there no in-between from the pitch black? There's no in-between. Is you get pitch black going from light. Where's the in-between? Where's just the regular brown? Where's the mocha? Where's the coffee? Oh, mocha is still dark. But they can't even do mocha right. Mocha look green. Mocha look ashy. Where's the toffee, man? Where's the, the Werther's candy that's like this? Where's that color? It's nowhere to be found. I can't find my color. I gotta download custom content for that. And most people's computers can't even handle that. And some people play it on the console, so they can't even get custom content. So it's just like, what are you doing? What are you doing, EA? What are you doing? A lot of people have been doing that. They've been just being activists as a trend. This is not a trend. This is something that we black people have to deal with for the rest of our lives, and we're always gonna have to keep dealing with it. But y'all get to put on your activist hat and take it off so you can go to sleep at night. When you get encountered with the police, you get to take off that activist hat and be like, I'm white, and I know I look white because how bright this light is, but I sure ain't. Well, I actually kind of look yellow. It doesn't matter. And then we hear all this talk of people saying, oh, all lives matter. We need to all work together. No. Don't want to hear it. Everyone needs to learn empathy, and those who cannot need to be left in the dust. But that's all for today's video, guys. Sorry for the rant. Bye.